Okay, hello students. I'm just going to talk you through what you have to do for task 1. So in your portfolio of evidence, you will have hopefully read through this first bit that talks about freedom of speech in higher education. So this doesn't require you to write an essay yet. We are working towards an essay. So task 1 is about gathering information or gathering evidence to support you in your stance on the topic. So you scroll down to page 21 and it says task 1, searching for and evaluating resources. So you need to find and examine various readings and resources that you can use as evidence to support your position on the POE topic. Importantly, the IIE's technical referencing rubric will not apply to task 1, so you're not expected to do any referencing, because basically the information you're supplying me is a bunch of references and information on those references. So you just need to follow these instructions as they appear here. So to find the texts and articles, they tell you to use Google Scholar and what to type into the search bar, to work through the relevant results and find 4 readings that you think will be most useful to the topic and also in terms of your stance on the topic, and then create a table. So Appendix A has an example of what the table should look like. If you are able to copy and paste it into a Microsoft Word document, you're welcome to do that. If you can't, create your own table. That's absolutely fine. It doesn't have to look exactly the same, but it must have the same headings, and you must fill in the relevant information, obviously, in order to get the marks. Number 5 tells you to complete all the fields of Table 1 in relation to your selected 4 readings from your search. So all the fields of Table 1 refers to the sample table in the portfolio of evidence. So I'm going to scroll down to that now. Okay, so here it says Table 1 to be used for Task 1. You can see Table 1 is actually made up of 4 different tables, so each reading gets a table. You should do the same thing. So for example, you've got your first reading, there is a heading, it says reading 1, then you have to provide reference details. So you've got to provide all this information such as the author, the title, the book or journal it comes from, the publisher, the location that it was published in, the year and the URL. If you're using journal articles, you probably won't have a publisher and a location. That's absolutely fine. Then you've got to tell me about the relevance of the reading. So what position does this reading take on the topic? Is it for the topic or is it against the topic, or does it share both sides? Does it support both sides or share arguments for both sides? And is it in support or in opposition to your position on the topic? So let's say you are for the topic. Is this first article also for the topic, or is it in fact against the topic? And then overall relevance to the topic, and then in terms of the credibility of the reading, let me know the type of publication. So is it a journal article? Is it a blog? Is it a website? That sort of thing. How the reading relates to or is used in other readings. So this is where you look at who else has used this article. So remember, I showed you in class to click cited by or similar articles. You click those options and you can have a look and see how many other people have used those things. And its overall level of credibility in your opinion. And you do that 4 times for each one of your readings. So I don't expect you to write an essay by any means. We are working towards an essay, as I said, but you do need to fill out the information that is in all of these tables, or make a table yourself that has these headings and then fill it out appropriately. So I hope that answers all your questions. If you have anything else, feel free to let me know.